Good evening, and welcome to another live stream. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you're still having a good weekend, especially the Hawaiians, where it's only 8 AM. Are there any Hawaiians in the chat? That would be quite cool. It's hot outside, not particularly where I live. It was hot a few days ago, but it's not particularly hot today, luckily. I would always delete the bobsled because I hated the name Quiver. I'm definitely going to keep the rides. I think they're pretty iconic. Good evening, had a pretty good weekend. Went to Walibi, Holland. Oh, that's cool. Hope you had a good time. Just returned from Zwolle. I don't go to Zwolle very often, even though it's not that far away. Well, it used to be closer, but then I moved north. I'm partially putting off setting up my PS5 and I don't want to deal with the nightmare that's my TV stand and wires that go around it. Wires are annoying. I put off buying more monitors, new monitors for my computer because I didn't want to deal with setting them up. I have them now and they're wonderful. Thank you for the 7 months, by the way, Major Geeks. I do appreciate that during the intro. Hello, Piscreate, how you doing? What is Mel's World? You don't know Mel's World? It's a scenario. Or is it maybe called a different way in the US? I know there were quite a few that were called differently. Never seen it. It's a classic RCT1 scenario. It's right here. Mel's World. There are a few that have a different name. Like Mystic Mountain is Mothball Mountain. Paradise Pier is Big Pier. Pokey Park is Dinky Park. Are there any other ones from RCT1 that are different? I don't think... This was maybe Katie's World? Oh, it's still Mel's World in the US. I can just check that. Let's see. Language. English simplified. Did it just... Okay, it just crashed. Cool. The game apparently doesn't want me to play on... And there we go, borderless full screen. Doesn't want me to play on American English. At first I was like, why did that disable the sound? Oh, it did change. Let's see. Yeah, it's Dinky Park. Oh, Wild Water World is Aqua Park now. Mothball Mountain, like I said, still Mel's World. Big Pier. No others changed. Did any in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 change? Now that we are here anyway. Name the park. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Okay, it's Marcel's World now. I'm renaming it as soon as we start. I don't think any of these have changed. Oh, this is Corkscrew Follies now. I think in the UK it's added attractions. But have any changed here? I don't think so. I recognize all the names. Yeah, that looks to all be the same. Alright, I want to go back to UK English, so let's crash the game again. Yep, there we go. As I predicted. Oh well. Although interestingly, this time it only crashed once I clicked on the quit button of the options menu. On the close button. Anyway. Let's start. Yeah, we're back to the good old names. I thought it was gonna crash again, but that was just a bit of a lag spike. By the way, speaking of lag spikes, are my autosave settings okay? Because I messed with them. They're on 10. Oh yeah, this is annoying because sometimes I play in version 0.2.1 for reasons. Lag reasons. And then it automatically gets reset to 10, but I do like a long list of autosaves. Let's get the auto clicker engaged as well. In case I need it. There we go. Mel's World was the bane of my gameplay when I first played RCT1. It does have a fairly high guest goal. Is it the first one with over 1,000? The Evergreen Garden has 1,000. Which is not technically over 1,000. Yeah, it's the first one with over 1,000. So it's the highest guest goal so far. If you just play through the Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 scenarios in this order. Anyway, what we start out with is a big ol' inverted coaster. But let's take a look. What's wrong with this inverted coaster? There is something wrong with it. Do you see it? Do you see what's wrong? Everything. No, there's only one thing that's wrong. I mean, something that you can't... Like, there's something different that you can't do in the game. Does anyone notice it? Two instead of 4 in a row. Yes! These trains aren't supposed to be on the inverted coaster. However, in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, these trains were on the inverted coaster. And that is why they're here, because these are straight from Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. If you would download a recreation instead of have the actual scenarios linked, you would get a 4-seater instead of a 2-seater. Oh, I forgot to do the... I did the rewards, but I forgot Drown a Guest. I don't think it's possible, but it would be really nice if I could just have like different settings. Let's see, where's the Drown a Guest? There we go. I could just, switch from the GeoGuessr set to the RCT set and so on. But I don't think that's possible, unfortunately. Anyway, I shall rename the park to Marcel's World. It's mine now. There we go. Okay. And I shall re-clear the grass. Very nice. Guest 420. I don't think they'll be here. Oh, we're on guest names apparently. Let's see. Where is that option? There it is. I could have just looked for Nadine S, but alright. Actually, 420 might be here. Yes, they are. I want to go home. You will go home to heaven. And you will meet the Almighty Father there. Hello Marcel, I'm a big fan of your YouTube. I finally made it to a live stream. We live in Indiana. Welcome and greetings to Indiana. Alright, here we have Hijack, which is a top spin. Blast Off, which is launch freefall. And I actually love this little bit. There's a launch freefall down here, not too far down. You can see the car in the station. It's only like a couple of units down. And then with the path around it and the little fence and the not rain. It just looks... Well, it just looks so classic RCT1, doesn't it? Thank you for the follow, shirt. And then we have the bobsled, which is also very nice. It's not that early in Indiana. It's like 7 hours earlier. It's like 1 PM. It's already afternoon. And I quite like the bobsled. It's nothing special, but I mean, part of it is just nostalgia. Alright, first thing that we're going to do. So, this is sort of part of my unofficial beautifying series, or whatever you want to call it. Where I make a park more beautiful, and partly for me to practice that, partly to get some more parks for beautiful footage, and partly because I just enjoy it and like the live streams. So we're gonna make Mel's World beautiful. At least as beautiful as I can make it, which is not very, but I'll do my best. And the first thing is connecting this, because I also want it to be, you know, a good park. For some people 1 PM is early. I mean, if you work normal timed shifts or you go to school, 1 PM is rarely early. Like, even students who go out and get pissed, they often wake up around noon. I know, sometimes they don't. But, you know, that's a very rare exception. Thank you for the 18 months, by the way, Mike. That's quite a long time. And there's the connection. Quite beautiful. Now, there's a pukey, and I don't like pukies. So let's hire staff. Speaking of Sunday, I forgot you can't buy alcohol until 12:30 on Sunday. Oh, really? I mean, I suppose it makes sense. It's not a rule here, by the way. Pretty sure of it. I mean, the store opens at 12, so not selling alcohol for only the first 30 minutes you're open is a bit weird. The park did the best staff. I just hired all that staff. How about perfect timing? Okay, how much money do we have? Not a lot. I suppose that's part of what makes it a little bit more difficult. But we do have the right price manager, and we do not charge for the entry, which is very nice. What kind of second-rate supermarket opens at 12 on Sunday? No supermarket ever, I believe, opens before, except for some very rare exceptions, opens before 12 in the Netherlands on Sunday. Like, in the entirety of Groningen, there are maybe 1 or 2 supermarkets who are open 24 hours. Yeah, in Amsterdam. But most stores in Amsterdam aren't open all the time. The 24-hour supermarket is not at all a Dutch thing. Okay, maybe they do open earlier, but it's still, you know, the being open for a very long time is very much an American thing. Or, well, maybe not American, but not Dutch anyway. Okay, I've just advertised, which is nice. Let's see, what do we want to go? What kind of themes? We have literally no themes available, apart from the normal stuff. Well, let me research some then. Because most supermarkets, as far as I know, open at 8 AM and close at 10 PM. But even in like villages of 30,000, you will easily find supermarkets that are open 24/7 in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands and in America, I mean. Okay, where shall we put this merry-go-round? I kind of want to ride on top of here. So, let's put it there. In my state, you can only buy beer and wine at the supermarket. Only buy beer and wine at the supermarket. You have to go to a liquor store for anything else. You can buy a little bit more in the Netherlands, but for the strong stuff, you still go to a liquor store. But most of the liquor stores are in supermarkets. So, it's not, you don't actually need to go to a liquor store. Okay, let's fix this little thing. There we go. Let's make this symmetrical. Here in the Netherlands, supermarkets are only allowed to sell alcohol with an alcoholic percentage of 15% and lower. Yeah, but the stuff above 15% is always in the liquor store, which is attached to the supermarket. So you just, like, literally the only way you can get into the liquor store of the Jumbo is by going through the Jumbo, at least for mine. Okay, what shall we build? Because usually I just start building whatever. But this time I'm trying to make it beautiful. And I'm not as used to that. So it's also not really flat, which makes it kind of more difficult. I hope we could start with, like, making an area somewhere here. Maybe, like, make an area more beautiful. We could make this more rugged. Although, we don't really have a lot of stuff. We could put some trees in it. I like the pink trees. Yeah, but we do have to use them sparingly. I like them too. But they're very easily overused. I think, anyway. Okay, there's actually a path going that way. That is nice. If you want to just spam 2 different trees, just do the magnolia tree and the Vossus. Hey, nice. Laburnum tree. I just call them the pink and the yellow tree. They make a wonderful combination. It's absolutely, well, wonderful. Okay, let's actually... Do we have a junior coaster? Yes, we do. Nice. So, I think I want to build a junior coaster here and then build a path like that way. I think that'll be nice. Is it going to rain again? Like, I don't mind the occasional rain, but... Okay, let me check the scenario options. Warm. Let's go to hot and dry. Less rain is better. Do you have $20 umbrellas? I don't think I have an info kiosk. Let's build one. Right there. Oh, a few people caught umbrellas for a lower price. But that's fine. That's fine. We're now charging 20. Also, have you noticed that the fence just disappeared? Usually that didn't happen, but that's a new update. Like, let me show you. If I build a wall, like a wall there, and a path on this side, like this won't kill it, but if you build through it, the wall will disappear. Which is nice. Hang on, do you get your money back? So this is 25. No, you don't get money. You never get money back for walls, so it doesn't matter. Even the most expensive walls you don't get money back from. But base blocks, you do get money back from. Interestingly enough. Reward for being the worst food in the country. I have hamburgers. Hamburgers are perfect. There's literally nothing else you need. Please. You know what? I'll build more hamburgers. What street is Skywalker Ranch located on? But I don't know. Never heard of it. Maybe the burgers have no burgers in them. They do. They are the burgerest burgers in Burgertown. I guarantee you. Also, hiring that much staff was probably a mistake. Blast off has broken down. Well, at least it will be fixed quickly. Probably. Name one of the stalls that. What, the burgerest burgers? Okay, let's not go this stall. Alright. The burgerest burgers. Kind of looks like Bucharest. Thank you for the follow. I am Gumby. Skywalker Ranch is located on Lucas Valley Road. I still haven't ever heard of it. Or is it something in Star Wars? Ooh, we're going steep. And suddenly, it's quiet. The silence is deafening, isn't it? Okay, we can go that way. And we can go like that. Is this another dance park? Read the title. I'm gonna make it magnificent. Just gonna be a one-stream park. Maybe 2 streams if I'm feeling fancy. Okay, then we do that. And we don't do that because that doesn't fit. That also doesn't fit. It's the ranch George Lucas bought with his Star Wars money. Ah. Okay, and then, now we're gonna do something different. We're going up. Which I know, it's radical, but I feel like I had to do it. Thank you for the follow, Fuzzy Pickles. Okay, then we go this way. Unfortunately, we can't stay banked here. That the junior coaster doesn't allow for that. Oh, we got classical Roman theming. Yes! My favorite scenery item is in there. And we'll do some brakes. There we go. Perfect little ride. Well, not perfect, but Great. Let's set it to 9. 2 trains, because I do want this ride to make money. No photo? No, we don't need a photo section on this one. The naked lady statue. No, not quite. Hey Marcel, I love your videos. Have you ever gotten back to RCT1 Deluxe? I actually do plan to for a video. But in general, no. I don't see any reason to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. Name the junior coaster Fuzzy Pickles. Alright. Like, why should I go back to Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 unless I want to do something that can only be done there? You like this color scheme for some reason. Well, I don't. I'm fed up with it, because it's a standard color scheme. It's also way too black. I don't want this to look like my soul. So, there we go. Okay, now this looks way too standard for me. What if we... Oh... No. How about that? Doesn't this look nice? What's the goal? 1,200 guests in 3 years. But the goal doesn't matter, because we're gonna make that anyways. It's very easy. Is there anything now that can only be done in RCT1? Oh yes, lots of things. For example... doing a speedrun of Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. Good luck doing that in OpenRCT2. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this big hill here, actually. Or at least get partly rid of it. Giga Chat answer. Well, you know, it's funny, of course, but there are actually people, namely ZGs, who do that. Oh, by the way, I did drink some water. I didn't know if I mentioned that, but kind of point reward. But yeah, there are people who run Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. And there's also another challenge that has, you know, a challenge like, can you do this in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1? And there is actually a challenge that I want to do that is like that. But I'm not gonna tell you until I've done it. But yeah, maybe there might be a video where I just play Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. I have done like short recordings of Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 in my videos. Like little bits. For example, in my Does Music Do Anything video, I mentioned that it doesn't. Not even in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, and then I showed footage of Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. Hey Marcel, how do you get the RCT1 version of the junior coaster in OpenRCT2? I have the Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 scenarios linked to OpenRCT2, so this is literally the everything is literally from RCT1 here, so that's how I got it. Yeah, RCT1 has a different feel, but it's much less nice for streaming. Have you messed with the SimCity games much? I've played them on stream, like 1.5 years ago. A couple of times. And yeah, I played them quite a lot. SimCity 4, when I was young. That's also the one I played on stream. Not 3004, Toxic Avenger. Is there literally any point of playing any game other than Roller Coaster Tycoon 2? At some point, yes. I do play other games, like GeoGuessr. Minecraft, I recently started a Minecraft server with some friends. In 1.19, which is very nice. We're not very far yet. We just have enchanted diamond tools, not much further. We haven't done the Ender Dragon yet. But it's nice. MC modded now, Vanilla. Oh yeah, Stardew Valley as well. I might pick that up again in the future. What do you guys think, by the way, if you've heard of it? Of the new Minecraft moderation that's coming to Java? I mean, I already know what you think of it. Everyone pretty much agrees. Minecraft moderation, yes. So, what used to be the case is that when you're on a Minecraft server, whenever the owner bans you, or an admin or a mod or whatever, you get banned from that server. Makes sense? Nothing else. However, that's still the case. But there will also be, from 1.19.1 onwards, there will be a report button next to chat messages, and you can report them to Mojang, like official. And if Mojang deems it ban-worthy, you will be banned from everything. Literally from everything in multiplayer. Private servers, realms, anarchy servers, LANs. You can't even LAN. Which is ridiculous. Because I might say, like, I might say the F word in some big server or whatever if I'm annoyed or someone is annoying me and whatever. Or it's just the way people talk there. I mean, I do swear quite a bit when I'm not on stream or on video. So, you know. You can be banned from all of Fortnite. I don't see the difference. Well, you know what the difference is? I paid for Minecraft. I paid to have some... Like, our server is hosted by some other website. So we paid for that. Or you pay for your own infrastructure to host the server. And you get banned for that. Like, I get banned from playing Minecraft with my brother on a LAN. Literally on our own network. When I say something that's not even that bad on some kind of wildly different server. Okay, we've done the benches and the bins now. Let's treeify this. And now, I'm not afraid that I will be banned. I only ever play on private servers with friends. And who's gonna report me there? Obviously no one. So, it's absolutely fine for me. But I'm only waiting. I'm kind of hoping. Obviously not for the person itself. Because that would be annoying. Now, I did not get banned, and neither has me. It was an example. It's not quite released yet, anyway. But I'm kind of hoping that some big YouTuber, say Grian, say Dream, say whatever big YouTuber, that they get report banned when they're in some server by people just mass reporting them because they're a YouTuber. That's what people do if they have power over that. And then Mojang has to deal with that. Obviously, I don't hope it for the YouTuber itself, but I would be so interested to see the fallout and, you know, how that would be dealt with. And if that would have any results on how the system works. They probably won't implement it anyway. Yes, they have. It's already implemented in the pre-release. And pre-release means they're almost ready to release it. It's implemented. So it will totally be implemented. Now the problem is that, like, harassment is obviously not okay. And they can ban you for that. Which, like, sounds not bad. Like, if someone constantly tells you to kill yourself or whatever, obviously that's not bad. But now, hear me out. What happens with this? If you have custom player heads on, like a mod for that, or a data pack, if you die, you drop your own head. So someone asks, How do I get my own head? Oh, kill yourself. That's literally the answer to that. Or, I'm going to kill you if you're on some kind of faction server or whatever. Like, that's all just normal talk. But they don't have the context if you get reported to Mojang. Won't they get report overloads? Yeah, and then they'll do it automatically and... Well, automatic moderation is never a great idea. Just don't play on newer versions. Yeah, but then you miss out on a lot of content. Like, if all your friends are going to play on a 1.20 server because of all the content, and you're just like, nah, I won't do that. Apologies. I won't do that because I'm afraid I'll get reported. They'll be like, wait, what? Why? Alright, I think we need a Ferris wheel here. Honestly, this is starting to look very much exactly like Katie's world. With this. I need to use different trees. Like, these two are fine, but for the rest I need to use a different tree. First I'll have a drink. No, but imagine that. Grian, he's the biggest hermit. Maybe Mumbo's bigger, but Mumbo's not really making videos at the moment. Grian, he's the biggest hermit in Hermitcraft. Oh, we don't have a Ferris wheel. Huh. Okay, a haunted heist it is. And then Grian gets banned. And he can't be on Hermitcraft anymore. Because Hermitcraft, obviously, is a multiplayer server. That would be... I mean, it would suck for Grian. I don't hope it happens to him. But it would also be hilarious. And imagine the fallout. Oh, we have more space here than I thought. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I kind of want it to be one higher. And let's make sure this all is good. Here we go. Then we do this one lower. Ah, perfect. Do a car ride. Not here. This is perfect for a haunted heist. Because I know what I want. No, I want that there. No, I want that in the middle. Ooh, the ads are finished. Let's advertise some more. Oh, I'm gonna give myself the cash machine, by the way, because I want to make loads of monies instead in case I need to spend loads of monies. It's now devolved into a haunted heist. Yes, it's been like that for a while already. YouTubers can't just buy a new account. I mean, yeah, but Grian can't just be something like Grian 2. You can't ignore that. People are gonna ask about it, and then it doesn't work like that. Okay, did we also have this entry path? Hang on, let me check. Save game. Magnificent. Let me just quickly open Katie's Dream World Beautiful. Or whatever I called it. To check, because I want to do something different. Okay, we had a different normal path, but the same queue line. I want a different color queue line. Just to be different. Why does it take so long to load? Let's make them all green. Oh, isn't that lovely? Whoops. Now the queue line's different. It's still nice. It's still good. Green. I never use this light colored green. Yeah, it's also about that people can be incorrectly banned from basically Minecraft. Hey! Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. Davin style games. Didn't I watch a stream of yours like a few months ago? I'm not exactly sure if that was you, but I think it was. But welcome, David. Davin? Hang on. Davin? I'm not sure. Anyway, welcome. You were playing Classic. Nice. Oh, it's Vincent? Oh, Davins? I don't know. No, I'm not gonna speak Dutch, and neither are you. This is English, an English chat. But thank you for the follow, Beperkte, Vigo, Sander Pondus, and Meganico 1970. What we're currently doing is we're playing Mel's World, which is on RCT1 scenario, and I'm trying to make it beautiful. Now, I'm not great with scenery, I'm not terrible with scenery, but it's challenging. Thank you for the follow. Sipke van der Wal, Treehopper, and Astertje Muisje. Currently, I was replacing all the queue lines with the green version. And I was building a haunted house. Or as I call it, a haunted heist. Let's actually do yellow here, that maybe fits better. Because I wanted to make this mine themed. You know, make it like that. Because I had the mine theme and I saw I unlocked that. Ooh, hang on. I should... Do we have... I think... Do I have the landscape thing on? Yes, landscape smoothing is on. I turned it off for recording Thursday's video, so I wasn't sure if I had turned it back on. I should put a border of this stuff around it. So that it looks nice. Ah, much better. And then, ooh, we got Martian theming. That's nice. This can be there. Then go to follow. Precise Pros. And this can like go there. Then we'll do a little fence. These fences are nice. And you know, it'll look nice. It looks too creepy. It doesn't quite look creepy enough in my opinion. And the fence can go up to there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And that, and that. The moment it starts to rain and suddenly the info kiosk has a lot of profit. Yes. I have turned it to hot and dry. Changed the climate to that. Which means it rains a lot less often. It also means that when it does rain there are a lot more people without an umbrella in the park. Change the entrance style to match. Yes, I shall do that. In a minute. First though. Let's do that. Ooh, hang on. Will this... How close to the path can we build this? Okay, that's way too high. That doesn't work. We can't do a nice transition there. Unfortunately. What we can do is a few of these trees. How about these? The green does look nice on the brown. Place some common oaks. Which one's the common oak? Is that one? No, it's a pine tree. Do we even have a common oak? Oh, it's this one. It's a bit big, I think. Maybe we do one magnificent oak tree right there. Oh, we got... Oh, we just beat the park. Well, that was stupidly easy. Let's see. Log cabin. I mean, all I did basically was constant advertising and building 3 rides. Also, what I was gonna do is I was gonna give myself the cash machine. There we go. Only 45 minutes. Yeah, and I could have done it faster, obviously. But we don't need to. What I'm trying to do, basically, is to do this in an old school style. I'm not necessarily trying to do it in like the New Element style with perfect scenery everywhere and hyper detailed and whatever. I don't particularly care for that. I think it's wonderful that people can do that. But I don't particularly care for it myself. I kind of do want more different stalls though. But first, you know what, I just go over everything. Well, not everything. A lot. But yeah, I'm not like necessarily gonna build like amazing food stalls and whatever. I just want it to look the classic old school. And the annoying thing is, well, I say annoying, but the thing is that sometimes I like do a stream of this and I'm happy with whatever I've built. And then I go on Reddit a week later or whatever. And then I see that someone built like, did the same thing as I did, but much better. And like, why can't I build like that? It's annoying. Maybe I try to rush it. Maybe I don't pay enough attention to every little bit. It's so much better than what I can do. And that's a good bit of water. The Johnny Cash Machine. Sure. Johnny Cash Machine. Do you plan to do another scenario since you finished this one? No. Finishing this scenario was never the goal. I mean, it was, but it's not like it was ever not gonna happen, because it's incredibly easy. Now I'm gonna try to make this as beautiful as I can. But that also means I should probably put more attention on it than just a little bit of building trees and whatever. So maybe I should... Yeah, well, what should I... Maybe I should build a hole. A hole in the ground. Just like they have in Pacific... No, Dynamite Dunes. And then that... Let's see, we'll do... Obviously this kind of... Land on the... Ooh, that's very big. Now we'll do black. That's a much better hole in the ground. Maybe a stall there. Where? You mean here? We could, but I don't have a lot of stalls available. I literally have 5 different ones, so they're all very standard. In the mining... If I get a good one, I'll put a stall there. Okay, now I need to build like a fence around there. That'll be nice. Makes it look a bit better. Maybe an entertainer there. That's cruel. And maybe something in there, like a few barrels or whatever. There we go. And that's ready to explode. That does make a difference. It does look better. Okay, this could still be better. Now we'll do like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. A broken wheel, yes. Like that. And then maybe another one like there. Like it fell in. Yes, it did. Well, this does already look better. But there was a specific, like, Bumbly Beach post that I was talking about. That I saw. And it was wonderful. Let me see if I can quickly find it. Bumbly Beach. And then sort by recent. It was not that long ago. And there also aren't that many people. Yeah, I believe it was this one. Yes. So it was this one. And I think it's absolutely lovely. Like, this is so dense. This is so nice. And I can't do that. But I do really like the way this looks. Like with the monorails or the steeplechase going through it. And all that stuff. It's much denser than I always build. Which is funny, because I do the dense parks, but not with scenery. But yeah, this is sort of kind of what I'm aiming for. It's kind of what I want. One thing you can do to help building scenery is imagine a little story. Don't just play stuff because you can, but give it a purpose. The reason why it would be there. Maybe the pit was used to discard waste into, like the wheel. That's a good point, but you can't give everything a story, right? Like all those trees we just saw in that older park, like, they're just there because they're trees. Right? Maybe we should build more trees here. Just make it denser. Or maybe we should build a lot of small shrubs. I'm just trying to find what works, really. Perhaps the park wanted some shade for visitors. Well, most of the trees that aren't like directly next to the path are just... they look nice. Basically. Okay, let's just build a whole lot more shrubs. Let's see what we can do with that. And we should probably fence it off. Also, maybe we should use another tree type. But this one I use so often. Like, it's literally my default. I automatically went to it. How about these? Yes, tunnels and bridges. I should use those more often as well. The Bumbly Beach thing looks very rigged, very planned. Yeah, I do like that. Did I just say rigged? It's rigid. Like that, like that. And then more bushes. Like that. Finally, when I used to build very detailed and dense scenery. I revisit each area several times. This is definitely not something you can force. Yeah, that does make sense. I would say it's the same what you do in making a good YouTube video, but that's not what I do when I make videos. I generally write my videos in one go and then never revisit it, and it'll be fine. I don't necessarily write my videos in one go, but I don't often return to a bit. It looks much denser from this side, possibly because it's a bit downhill. A small pond. We can do a pond. Like if we close this up. Oh god, do I need to delete everything here first? Oh, and I need to close this up. There we go. There we got a pond. A drowning pond. We don't really need one. We already have a lot of drowning ponds there. Where was my tree? There's my tree. So we can't build it there. We can build it one there. Couple of reeds here. Well, we're gonna be rich. With umbrellas and stuff. Some stuff around there. This kind of scenery stuff is just stuff you need to do a lot in order to get a good feel for it. And I definitely haven't done it a lot yet. It's the same with building good coasters. I've done that a lot, which is why I have a feel for it. This looks quite dense, but I do like it. Mostly because it's different than what I usually do. And like a lot of this stuff is still quite willy-nilly. Especially the trees. Honestly, I'm a bit uncomfortable at the moment because I don't really know what to do. Like, for example, how to tackle the scenery for the big invert. Obviously, I didn't build the invert. I have to build scenery around it, which is a bit more difficult. First, I want to build some kind of... I think we can just use this. Also, I use that quite a lot. Maybe. What if we do that? And then in between we do you know what? I think this is gonna turn out great. And we'll do that there. There we go. Now I need walls. What kind of walls shall we use? These maybe? I mean, that's just not really a wall, that's a pillar. A couple of pillars. That looks a bit flimsy though. Sandstone bricks, that's very wally, but that's not necessarily bad. Roman pillars. Honestly, that doesn't look bad. I shouldn't be afraid to connect lots of different scenery items. Also, let's get rid of those. And replace them with something very similar. There we go, the bricked version. I want bricks. Oh, there's still one there. And there. And there. And there. There we go. I quite like that, because it's different than what I do, and it works well together. A lot of these scenery items work well together. But yeah, I told you my favorite scenery item we unlocked. And I'll show you which it is. It's in the Roman one. And we need to keep advertising. And the last one. There we go. This is my favorite scenery item. I think it's absolutely lovely. It's on an island in Evergreen Gardens. I seriously love it. Therefore, bam. Got one right there. I think we'll give this subs. Marcel is an evil genius and we are his minions. Oh, you definitely are my minions. Obey me! Where was I? Yes. You were my minions, you are all slaves, you don't have your own opinions, you're all mindless, numbing zombies and whatever. I'll be your slave daddy. Now you made it kinky. Nice. Now a few bushes. Paul, what are bricks? Totally radical! You're getting me banned on Twitch. If I ever got banned on Twitch, I'd just start streaming on YouTube, probably. On my second channel or whatever. Might get more viewers too. Alright, that's Junior Coaster done. What's your favorite Dutch beer? Honestly, I don't care. Now, let's give this thing a different color. Ooh. Maybe not. Yes. This is much better. Candy style, that's not the color. I do like the black supports. And the yellow trains still fit this well. But this is a much better color scheme. Okay, have we unlocked anything interesting recently? Ferris Wheel. Okay, that's what I wanted to build here, but it didn't happen. But I also thought I had only like 4 units of space. Instead we had 6. It was probably good we didn't do a Ferris Wheel. Because this fits nicely with the space. How much are we making a month? 10k. It's been 10k for a while. Presumably because rides are also getting older. How much can we charge for this? Oh, still 1380. That's not bad. The throughput isn't great though. It's only got 2 trains only? Can't we run a third one? Now we can. With 7 cars per train instead of 8. Also, increased chain lift speed. Thank you very much. You can also have increased... No, it's already maxed out. Are you feeling okay? Do you have the Rona? No? I mean, Sign's making a joke, obviously. Now comes the difficult thing. What are we gonna do with this area? Basically, the coaster. I want to keep the coaster 100%. But how am I going to nicely decorate around the coaster? Maybe I could do some like lines of trees or some Roman tunnel thing that it goes through. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't really know what I could do to make this look good. Dirkling would know. But Dirkling would probably rip out the entire coaster. Let's get rid of those trees anyway. I do quite like these weeping willows. I could start maybe with extending them around the lake. There we go. There should be something with scenery here. Yeah, Dirkling's first video on it did also really well. The Forest Frontiers one. So it's a nice series. I haven't really watched the video, but I've seen the entry of the Forest Frontiers and that was pretty good. Okay, we could do a Colosseum here. Now obviously I can hide those supports. Perhaps make a raised observation platform with benches, etc. That's not a bad idea. I could do that there. Yes. So there. And then we'll build that there. Best Dutch beer, I don't care. I mean, yeah, the reason I don't care is I don't really drink beer. Like, I might drink a beer every now and then. But I can't recall when I drank a beer for the last time. But it was probably in 2021. Okay, now I need to build walls around here. The annoying thing is that I do need... kind of need this to be on a flat surface. Otherwise you can't do your walls. And doing this on a flat surface isn't going to happen because of the water. Well, could you get rid of the water? Like that. I mean, that does work. You know what I should do? What I should 100% do is I should do a little series where I start with like a 40 by 40 park, so quite a small park. That's quite a bit smaller than this. And just beautify it, like just start with flat and just make it pretty. Like put a lot of effort into that. Drink some water. I will. You would watch that. I would make it. Okay, which kind of walls shall we put around here? How about these? Let's put them on the outer bit of the tile. And there. And then... maybe like that. Are you a Roman or something? I'm not. Everything above the rivers is north. Yes it is. No. That is the opposite. Anything below Zwolle is the south. In my opinion. Like whenever I think about like Arnhem or Utrecht or not quite Zwolle, But you know, like Zutphen or whatever, I always think it's in the south. Because for me, it is. I come from the north. So, yeah, for me, everything is south. Well, not everything. Groningen is north. Okay, there we have a little observation platform. But I think I should raise the land within. And then put fences around it. I think that'll look nicer. How about these? And then, what if we get rid of these? Hang on, isn't there a land edge that looks the exact same as this wall that I built around it? Which means that potentially... Oh, you can't raise the land like that under the footpath. Then we'll do it like this. Poor old little guests. Let's see, was I right? Yes. There's literally a land edge that's the same as the walls I used. Like... There's no difference. I guess I live in both the north and the south. You do. It's kind of like when you live in the Midlands in the UK. You live in both the north and the south. We can all agree that Holland is the worst. There's nothing wrong with Holland. Holland is just a synonym for the Netherlands. Put another floor than grass on the platform plus... I don't... Oh, oh, you mean a different land type than grass? I think rocks might look nice here. You mean actual Holland, North and South Holland. I mean, I don't like the Randstad, which also includes a bit of Utrecht. But that's just because politics. Other than that, I don't have anything against Holland. Okay, so what if I do this? Then I can just remove the walls. Okay, yeah, the fences are also gone for a little bit. Looks like it's shrinking. There we go. No craziness today, no. Holland, a synonym for the Netherlands. Perish the thought. Okay, so some people claim that if you call the Netherlands Holland, then all Dutch people will get angry at you. Except people from North and South Holland, I suppose. Because it's not Holland, it's the Netherlands. Like, no, it's not. Sure, originally Holland was North and South Holland, but words change. Like, most people learn that the Holland is a synonym for the Netherlands. Our tourism site is holland.va. No, probably not .va. I don't know why I got it. Holland.nl, probably. Like, it's just a different word for the Netherlands now. And there's nothing wrong with that. And, sure, maybe a few, like, Groningers will get angry for you if you call them Hollanders. But most won't. Most people will be absolutely fine. I mean, I don't mind. Okay, what trees shall I use here? That's the big question. How about this one? I don't think I use that one very often. The monkey puzzle tree. And it's just, yeah, I don't get it why people get angry about it. I always learned that I'm just a Hollander. Just like I'm a Dutchman, I'm a Hollander, it's the same. And I don't even like the Randstad. And I don't care, so... Holland is easier to say in German. Is it like Nederlandische? Or something where you try to say you speak Dutch? Ich spreche Nederlandische. Or something like that. Nederlandisch. Nederlandisch? I don't know how to do the umlauten. Can you teach me the ways of the soft G? No, please don't. The hard G is better. It's superior, just like the hard D. I've never been to the Netherlands, but I'd like to visit someday. You're very welcome. The Beekse Bergen. I've been to Beekse Bergen once. Okay, I kind of want to make this hill more interesting, other than the few trees that I've built here. And I don't really know if I like the trees that I've built here. How else could I make this hill nice? And now I'm not gonna draw a 69 on it. Do you guys have any ideas? We have 4 different themings. I'm not sure if the Wonderland theming will be very nice here, but maybe someone has a good idea for it. Mushroom Hill. Could you add a cliff? Oh, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Cliffs are interesting. Then we can do a path and a fence. Yes, 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 yes. Bam! We have our cliff. Perfect. This is costing lots of monies, but we has lots of monies. Now we go like that. And we'll fix that, and we'll fix the other side, because that's very ugly at the moment. We already have 2,000 guests. We're doing well. Okay, let's see. Let's do this like that. Does that work? We definitely need to give it a different land edge. Honestly, I wish we had more natural looking land edges. Like, we only have 2 natural land edges, which is the basic one, the stone, which honestly I think is kind of ugly, and the ice. I mean, you could go for this, but no, I don't buy that this is natural. Not at all. At what income would you say that you no longer need to care about how much money you're spending? In a scenario like this, probably like 50k a month. If you're going a bigger scenario, and especially if you're going bigger hills, then you can, you know, a few 100k a month. It looks like a white cliffs. The White Cliffs of Dover. They're a bit too uniform. In my opinion. Obviously, if we build things around it, it will work, you know? Let's just build stuff around here. And change it later if we need to. First I'm gonna build up here. That doesn't fit, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, you know what? We'll build a path up like this. Because that looks nice. Now we go up the cliff. Just like that. Maybe sink the corners. What do you mean? Like that? I'm not sure if that improves it. That looks just as unnatural. I think, anyway. Okay, so what if we build the path more straight and then have like a little lookout section? That's maybe more natural. More realistic. Yeah, these give them guardrails. I will put fences around it. Okay, how do we get down here? I kind of do like this little bit of raised land, so I don't want to get rid of it. There we go. You can break up the cliffs by not having all be flat and uniform. Like make halfway extra columns. Like this. That looks ugly. Oh, I mean halfway. Obviously, I'm stupid. I was like halfway the cliff. This definitely then needs to be a different... not grass. Like if we make it jagged... But then it's no longer a cliff though. Like this is not a cliff, this is just jagged land. It's still good, it's just different. But yeah, it definitely needs a different edge type. Because this looks a bit horrid. What if we make it like this? Or the brown one? This does look a lot nicer. It's not natural, obviously. But it is nicer. Maybe the black ones? Oh, I quite like the black ones as well. What about this very brown? Nope. Maybe the normal ones. This looks not too bad. This looks better than the bright grey one, I think. I would... This just looks way too uniform. White was the best. I disagree. I think... This looks like sand. Yeah, it's like sandstone. The problem with white was it looks way too uniform. Also, this is a proper waste of money. It's not that expensive, but how much have I spent? Not that many, or 20k in 5 months on landscaping. Yeah, the grass needs to be changed, that definitely. To the grey stone. Oh, we just got a pizza stall. Also, I need to do a few more columns and stuff here. Maybe like this. I was thinking rooftop might work better. Which of the four? This one? Ooh, that's incredibly dark. That's also incredibly ugly. That one. The grey one. I don't think so. I don't think that looks very nice. Definitely need this on top of the cliff. Let's go in paint mode. Honestly, I'm starting to kind of warm up to this now. Pick a random little... Place a random little plant in the middle of some cliff, signaling there's some green actually cutting through the rock. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Before we continue, I want to thank you all very much for your input. Because I'm already liking this. This is so much... Like, regardless of... I still think the color isn't perfect, but it's at least alright. Of the edges of the vertical terrain. But it at least gives it some definition. Like, your eyes are drawn to it. And it's much more interesting than the standard whatever I did here. So yeah, I like this. This is the stuff I want to build. And also the stuff I don't have the inspiration to build. But that's why you do this, to learn. Okay, so... We could do a bull rush, but bull rushes are more suited to water. This is... we need a more rugged one. How about that one? A few of those. Add a waterfall there. I could put a waterfall there. I don't have the water feature theming though. So maybe not. I had something to do in my head. Yes. We're going to delete the burger stall. And we're going to replace it with a pizza stall. Just for some variety. There we go. Cheat it in. Will we unlock it? Let's see. Ignore research status. No, we won't. We have unlocked every theme already. No, wait. We got Egyptian. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... Let me see. Inventions list. Bam. No, we don't need to cheat anymore. And then I'm indeed going to give myself it. Because water feature theming is quite standard. There we go. And I want my waterfalls. Now, to do this right, we need to lower this. Oh, or heighten it. And lower this. And then waterfallify this one and that one and that one. Actually, this needs to be water, of course. There we go. And what if we icify this? Okay, then the entire thing is ice. But it does like to make the waterfall look better. No. So if we just do... No, wait a minute. That do need to be ice. And if we just hide that. There we go. And that one. Much better. And then we need to do water there. And then... Okay, we can't bury that in the land. Where's the water coming from? Some lake or whatever that I'll build later. Okay, how do we get this half a unit down? Or we need to start half a unit down. Because we need to be a normal number of units. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna start like that. And then wait, no, that needs to be half a unit higher. Like that. That's not at all in the right place. Now, what am I doing? Is that in the right place? Yes, it is. And then this needs to be there. Okay, at least this looks nice now, and I need to place this again. Come on. Why is this so annoying? There we go. And now I need to have water here. Which means I need to lower the ground. Hey, why did that stay? Why did it disappear other times? That's odd. Anyway. I'm gonna lower the ground. Like that. And then we'll have a cliff lake. And then this we'll reinforce with blackness. There we go. Okay, we can't quite do it there. Because that doesn't really work. Surround the... slope the surrounded area. Yeah, that probably would look better. Let's do that. Because now it looks a bit weirdly shaped. You know what? It goes faster if I use this. That. And there. Yeah, this is much better. Although I need to change these corners around. Better. Is there another one of those there? Oh, I didn't lower the land there yet. And yes, there is. Maybe make the bridge a bit higher in the middle. Not a bad idea either. If that fits under the coaster, I think it will. I think I preferred it before the waterfall. Yeah, but the waterfall's so nice. I kind of like the waterfall. Honestly. Now let's change the bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, it doesn't work. All right. then we won't do it. Also, there's still this thing here. Yeah, rip guests. It's a thing that happens. They shouldn't feel bad about it. And then there. Yeah. We all know they drowned. Don't bother me about it. Oh, name a ride of your choice. I missed that one. What was the name? Let's see. Can I scroll up? Yes, I can. The toilet you're about to build at the start of the waterfall. I'm not going to do that. I can still build a toilet, but I'm not going to build a toilet up here. I can still rename a toilet, I mean. Okay, we definitely need fences here. Otherwise, people will die. And as you'll see in Thursday's video, I like death. But I'm not going to have people die here. Okay, nope. That's ugly as hell. Rope wall. Yeah, people can easily jump over that. I think these fences are the best for here. There we go, we're onto something. Although, maybe not actually. I'm not sure if I like these fences here. It's illegal to be a criminal. It is. We do need benches though. A lot of cliffs, you know, a lot of cliffs have either a rope wall or a wooden wall. Fair enough. I mean, if people want to jump off cliffs, they're gonna find a way to do it, so... A fence on a little bit wouldn't stop them. We could do this one, that's probably the best. I think it's my favorite fence anyway. Yeah, that looks much better. Well, this cliff is coming along nicely. How about some more shrubberies on top of the cliff? And a few of those. Yeah, that looks nice. And one there. That looks much better. We need some more benches though. And of course some bins. And we're starting to become rich. We have 20k in the bank. That's a lot of monies. But we're not making a lot. We're not making that much money actually. Because we don't have that many rides. We're severely limited by the number of rides that we have. But I do like this cliff. Like this, well, apart from the top left, well, apart from the unbuilt areas. But this is a great shot for a video, isn't it? Maybe put some other path on the cliff to make it look more natural. A sandy path, well, it's not really gonna work. I think that a natural looking path isn't really... You wouldn't really have that on the cliff, because that would be infrastructure, right? Although this doesn't look too bad. This is not natural anyway. What if we replace this entire cliff path with it? Yeah, I shouldn't be afraid to use different paths in the same park. Also, I'm very happy that the path ornaments don't disappear when I build paths through it. Let's drink some water. I think I want different supports on the lake bit. Oh, I like that. I quite like that. That's nice. Now we need to make the most ugly park. I mean, that's not particularly difficult. At this tempo, this will definitely be a multi-stream park. We have way too many guests for the park, by the way. Like 2,000 guests for how many rides? 7. Which one is broken down. I will say that this other path signals that it's a different area from the rest of the park, making it look more wild and untamed. Yeah, maybe that was the look I was going for unconsciously. You just look at some of the cursed parks, they are quite ugly. It looks also nice from this angle. Broken down, yes, no longer though. Also, should this be green? I'm not sure if green fits this the best. Green might fit a cliff better. Green, I mean yellow. Green does fit the natural tone. That's fine. That's fair. Yeah, the gray, the light gray walls, you know, they are fine here. They look fine. Why am I already getting tired? It's only 20 to 10. I did wake up fairly early. No, I woke up late today. I woke up early yesterday. How good am I at decorating the park while I'm tired? Okay, what to build here? What to build here? You need to use more thinking power than as usual because of scenery usage. Yes. Basically. Okay, so I was thinking of building a coaster or some kind of tracked ride anyway. How about a go-kart? That's a thrill ride. We can build a hybrid coaster. No, it shouldn't be too big. Hybrid coasters are big. Candy cars. Candy cars is nice. I'll give myself the... hang on, there's the Wonderland theming. What's the other one? Is that the candy theming? What's it called again? Oh, giant candy theming, yes. Let's do giant garden theming as well. You're the best NL streamer. Thank you. Although I don't quite speak Dutch in my streams. We'll make a candy themed go-karts. I can always alter the landscape if I need to. I don't think that will work well. The candy right next to the natural looking cliff and the Grove Junior coaster. Depends on if we fence it off. It works in Crumbly Woods. Like if we open Crumbly Woods. Where is it? There it is. It's not quite candy, but it is Wonderland themed. And it works quite well. Well, there is candy here, actually. If you just fence it off, it does work. Although maybe a go-kart is not the best idea, but it is different. Let's just give it a shot. Might be tricky to pull off. I don't care. I'm just gonna go for it. My name is not for nothing Marcel tries everything Vos. Oh, thank you for the sub. Does a butterfly? I want to live where the junior coaster is. It's so damn pleasant. It is. You know what it reminds me of a little bit? The very first level in Rayman The Great Escape. Which also looks just nice. Pleasant. You know, bright green. Just nice. Just nice. Now go like that. Lush, pleasant jungle. Not even jungle, more like lush, pleasant forest. Which is lovely. Honestly, a lot of those kind of are the first levels of video games. Like Mario 2 or Mario also has that. Like for example, Super Mario DS. What's it called? Like New Super Mario Bros. It also has a nice grassy first level. I realized that as I said your name, it was probably not Does a Butterfly. It's from Medusa, that makes sense. I'm trying to think of more games I played that start off with grassy levels, and I know there are quite a few that I've played, but I can't think of any, which is annoying. Well, they're currently called Marcel points, right? Which is a bit egocentric. I'll go down like that. And there we have a go-kart. That should have been quote 69, although I know quote 69 is actually nice. Oh, nope, I need that. Why can't I raise that bit of land? Alright, I just need to rebuild the go-karts. And do it like that. Oh, obviously I need to rebuild this section too. It's a bit weird. There are a couple of instances where you can build over land, but you can't raise the land under it towards what it is. Which is strange. Like if this was a bit higher, I could build there, but I can't raise it to there. Like, if I do this, I can still build there. Put an underground section. I can make a little, you know what? Let's first get rid of all the scenery here. You know what? I should just get rid of all the trees. There we go, much better. Now it's a blank canvas for me to Bob Vos all over it. A loop underground underneath itself. That's quite a neat idea. Then we need to do that. And then actually, if we go like that, Thank you for the follow. Crowd. Okay, where shall we emerge? Maybe in the middle. Something like that. A little bit further on. Just remember the less than 50% underground rule. I don't care about stats in this park. Honestly, the excitement rating doesn't matter at all. Like, I go on about the excitement rating, and it does matter, but if you're going for this, or just in a general park, it doesn't matter. Guests will still go on it. It's absolutely fine. Obviously, if you need to make money, then it does matter. And having a high excitement rating is just satisfying. But for a lot of parks, especially pay-for-entry parks, excitement rating doesn't matter. Drown guest 1,000. Mr. Waterfall is hungry. Can I get the map you're playing on? It's Mel's World from Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. So, yes, you can get it. It's not difficult. Unless you have no money to buy Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. In case you can download a recreation from somewhere on the internet. Let's see. Guest 1,000. It's too crowded here. Quite a few guests think it's too crowded here. 1/3. Luckily, I have a lot of entertainers to suppress the masses so that they don't rise up. I learned it from Russia. Let's see, 1,000? Yes, 1,000 is still in the park. Let's drown them in the new drowning pond. Is there a go-kart in PC? You mean Planet Coaster? Yes. I've built one. Entertainers are just propaganda spreaders. They are. Just look at their evil little eyes. It's truly insane how evil they are. Just look at them. Those pixels. Those evil, evil pixels. And the wonderful... By the way, if I'm zooming in, am I zooming in on his crotch? I think we're zooming in on his crotch. Which is quite wonderful. It's a bit difficult to see what exactly this is about now. But yeah, I just clicked on him. We can actually... There we go. How many pixels is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's the coaster. This is like what, 13 by 8? This is very pixelated. Oh, that was a bin. And we're zooming out. All the way out. I literally can't zoom in further than this. There's the UI. That's a tiny UI. Look at that. We can have a lot, like if we hire a lot of staff, we can have a lot of staff members on the screen. Oh, but the game doesn't adapt to that. That's quite interesting. Also, I can zoom out a lot now. I can zoom out this far. You can barely see anything. Also, it lags a lot. Beat a park from this view. Oh, honestly? Yes. That's not a bad idea for a video. I might do it. Just have this as a thumbnail. Can I beat Ferris Frontiers while being zoomed out? I'm not gonna do it here, obviously, but I'm just gonna do alt on towers. No, not alt on towers, Hyde Park. I normally play on a scaling factor of 1.5, which is this. I used to play on just 1, but now I'm on a 1440p screen. So I need to be a bit bigger. Everyone doing challenge videos nowadays. I mean, you may have noticed that I've been doing quite a few lately, because I enjoy them and they're doing well. And honestly, partly because they're easy content. Challenge videos are easy. I just need to find a good challenge, which is not always easy. Then I need to do that challenge and record it. And then I need to make a story out of it. And that's it. And it's honestly, it's easy content. It's also interesting content, fun to make. But it's also easy content compared to like long explanation videos and stuff. Because those explanation videos, I need to research. And I need to make sure it's correct. And challenge videos are a bit less about that. I haven't done the land here yet. There we go. Now it's all nice. Name an entertainer, Marcel V, which cannot be fired. Oh shit, I still have 170 handyman. That's not good for the monthly balance. Every entertainer can be fired. Like, we have no job security here. We don't do that. Don't you have made every video at every aspect already? Not quite. I still need to do entry price explained, which is a video I need to do before I can do before I can do gas generation explained. Because gas generation explained requires the knowledge of park entry price. And I need to do park rating still, which is a big one. Do you think this beautiful park deserves bench guy and bench girl? No, I do not think that. Maybe you could have a small mini canyon, like a crack in the earth underneath the go-karts. Like a dry area with sandy stuff and then candy on it. Maybe. Do we have enough space for that though? Like, now I need to make this candy and Wonderland and stuff. But I barely know where to begin. Because it's difficult. You know? Wait a minute, what? Wait, more than one station? What do you mean more than one station platform? But we don't have 2 stations. What? I was a bit confused when it gave me the option to build a second entrance. Like, yeah. Like, it's doing the end, or is that normal? I don't have more than 1 station. Like, also not underground. What? Okay, so if I remove this, we still apparently have a station here. There's no track here, though. Does this move? Does the station move with the other bits? No, it doesn't. What's going on here? Oh, we do have a fat. No, we don't. Never mind. That was the ghost bit, I think. Looks like you need to rebuild it entirely. Probably. Hang on. What if I just refurbish it? Or can you only refurbish it once it's tested? Hang on. Because refurbish essentially rebuilds it. I'm gonna quickly do this. All operating modes. Continuous circuit mode. So I want to... What do you mean? It's continuous circuit mode. That can have more than one station. What do you mean it doesn't work? You twat. Maybe we need something else, something different than go-karts. Hang on. Vehicles from other track type. Bobsleigh trains. Nope, still doesn't work. Change the ride type. How about we go to an air-powered coaster? Okay, now it works. Entrance not yet built. Oh, because we have the other station. But I can't build an entrance on the other station. So we'll never be able to... Alright, screw this. But before we do that... I'm gonna mark out where it went. So that I can rebuild over it. That way... I'll get the same ride back. Okay, the underground bit doesn't matter. We won't see that anyway. Okay, then. Yep. Alright, delete. Wonderful. Yeah, it did look quite nice. You're right. Okay, just for the nicety, we should do that. And that. So that we can also make that sand. Come on. There we go. Okay, this time, I hope it won't screw things up. How long has it been since you made that last video about that Let's Play, Max? Because you said you forgot to continue, which is unfortunate. You can do the same thing as the car at the pre-built part that you showed. Start out normally, go through a barrier and then go into the Wonderland area. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like half a year. What's the reason you stopped? Couldn't be bothered? But then the question is, why couldn't you be bothered? Or was it too difficult to make more content? Because you had like a weird Let's Play where you did everything on purpose wrong. The reason I stopped because I wanted to make Bumbly appear. Have you made videos about it or have you only made the scenario? The scenario was wonderful, it just wasn't very fun to play. After that I wanted to make modular objectives. Yeah, what's your progress on that? On the all weird objectives. What weird? New and more different objectives. Okay, I understand your answer. Okay, open. Yes! Good. Do we still have those cheats on? Yes, we do. Better. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, yeah. And then we'll do... Haha. Isn't that nice? Now you know what? I'm gonna make this entire bit of path like that. Thing is, it was completely finished. It took a ton of willpower to do, but then they wanted it all different. Took forever to exactly formulate how or what. By the time they did, I had lost motivation. Makes sense. I understand it's frustrating. But I also understand that they want it in a certain way to comply with how everything's been going. And your modular objectives would be like a very big part of the game. So it has to be good. It's not like just a plugin. So I do understand why they would want it like that. Okay, so maybe it's a good idea to first fence off the Wonderland area. I was thinking of having it against the edge of the park. Like this. And then we can go like that. Yeah, that's interesting. The cards being at different heights. That's very unique. Okay, honestly, I don't like the sand going under it. I'm going to remove that. Here I have it on the inside, there I have it on the outside. Oh, that's fine. Maybe make it dirt. Yeah, that does maybe work better. Okay, I'm gonna lower this a bit. So that it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. The dirt does look better. Much better. And I understand how difficult it is to find motivation. I've had struggles with that myself for, well, all kinds of things. Currently, for my whole speed skating database project, I'm also a bit of a lacking of motivation. Because I want to start making the app, but for that I need to learn PHP. And that's quite a big thing. Okay, there's the go-kart. This will be our Wonderland theming area. So let's start. Let's start with a chessboard. I think I'll put that here. Oh, no, that's a bit too big. No! Why do I use this? Ah, I ruined it. Go-kart. Oh, I need to raise this. Oh, and I can't raise that unless I kill the go-kart. Well, kill. Unless I do that. There we go, much better. Where's my fence? There's my fence. You also learned SQL, so PHP should be doable too. Oh yeah, it's definitely doable. It's just work. Just a thing I have to do. Okay, I just need a 4x4. Which this is now. Actually, it's not, it's a 5x4. And then I'll just use... Shall I use the ground or shall I use... elevate it a bit and use actual scenery pieces? I suppose the scenery pieces do make it look a bit more bigger. More bigger. Well Englished, Marcel. Okay, now obviously this is going to be a match in progress. And I do kind of want it to be a real match. Let me first do the standard... Oops. Standard layout. Starting layout. Let's see. Horsey was there, I believe. Tower there. Bishop there. Queen on black. And king right there. Let's make this make music. Better. Although you can't hear it yet due to the engines. And then on the other side... And there's the techno style. And the king... and the bishops... And the horses. And the towers. Candy style, yeah, that does fit better. And the pawns. Candy, 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 candy. Or how about this one? Oh, it's that one. That's nice music. But let's do candy style. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Okay, now we're gonna simulate this chess match. Obviously, all pieces will still be on the board. Now, I don't know how to play chess. Well, I know the rules, but I'm not good at chess or anything. So I'm just gonna do some random stuff. And then we'll have a pawn here. Like, this is probably not at all realistic. And one will be there. But it'll just be possible. Let's see, the queen can leave now. Wait, no, it can't. That's the king. Alright, screw it. I'll move that pawn to... The queen can't get there. No, wait, it can. The queen can get everywhere. And then I'll move this pawn. There we go. Now a few more on the other side. And we'll make the bishop move to there. And then this pawn can be there, and then the queen Z's can be there. There we go, that's a chess match in progress. Such a realistic chess game. Yeah, this is not at all realistic. This queen is in danger, unless it of course kills the pawn first. I mean, maybe the pawn got there later. Black player is a bold one for sure. Hell yes. I could maybe put black under checkmate. I've been using this emotes forever, no one sees them. The sour please. No, I don't see that. Why not just use the picker tool? Yeah, that probably would have been quicker. Might be more realistic if a piece or two is captured. Maybe, but I like having all the pieces on the board. I think that looks nice. Honestly, I quite like the base of candy style. Dun, 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 dun. Something like that. It's nice. Hang on. You hear from just one angle, you hear guest. Oh, sorry if you shouldn't do that. Just in case there are people with epilepsy and whatever. Okay, now let's make a little mushroom town. Mushroom there, mushroom everywhere. Pumpkin there. There we go, we have Mushroom Town. It's not very realistic, is it? I'll make that smaller mushrooms. Yeah, the 13V part of the stream, but that didn't change as quickly though. How would they enter these highs? They wouldn't, but that's fine. And a couple of trees. And obviously we need to fence this off. Like this. And then on the other side as well. Should we use a different ground track for this? I don't know if anything other than grass and maybe desert like they used in Crumblywood fits the Wonderland nicely. Yellow brick road. I mean, we have this. Ugh, that's... Honestly, that looks good under here. But, oh my god. That's supposed to be a grey... That's supposed to be a brown version of that. Hang on. If we... Like... This... Same thing. This... Not at all same thing. That just... No. Looks better on non-flat land. Oh yeah, on non-flat land it works fine. You're right. Normal path but yellow. Yeah, I can't put path under there. That would require cheaterinos. And we're not gonna do that here. Actually, let's do that. And one big ass tree there. Just to be different. What if we put grey under there? Does that look good? Not particularly, does it? I don't think so. Maybe the grass is the best? Well, definitely not. Sand or salmon pink? There's no... Oh, you mean that, of course. I don't know about... How about gravel? No, that doesn't really do it either, does it? How about this one? No. Well, actually, this doesn't look all too bad. I feel like we're missing some kind of ground textures. Don't really know which, but I feel like something's missing. So there we have a little Wonderland village. Or whatever. I dig the checkerboard-esque path leading to the go-karts with the chessboard scenery. You mean this? And then this. Yeah, they kind of fit. Let's see, what kind of more Wonderland stuff do we have? We should make like a candy valley or whatever. You don't have yellow path. You can't build path under scenery. Also no. I mean I have this, but... You mean you want this here? Oh, that just... Okay, how's that working? Okay. Interesting queue line you got there. Why isn't there an inline twist for the go-karts? I don't know, ask Mario Kart 8, they have it there. You know, you have a double queue line there, how's that gonna work? I wanna watch until the race is over. There, where are they coming from? Ah, they're all disbanded. They're all stuck now. They're now stuck. Lol. An endless loop of hell. Hell yeah. Honestly, I think it might just look better if we don't have this bit. It's not like we need the queue line. See how long it takes before they find the path. Probably not all that long. Nope, there we go. There we go. That's all of them already. Fuzzy Pickle is broken down. Does it look like I care? Yeah, I kind of need to change all the land here to be a Wonderland thing. I think sand as a basis would do nicely. So let's go with that. We can change it later should we need to. Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think this is it. I don't think this at all. It does look nice and bright, which fits the Wonderland theme. I think chess is better on grass though. Maybe we can do it like halfway. Like this. Then we go into the sand. Where we'll obviously build a fence. And we'll do a hedge. There we go. That's a nice hedge. And then we can build a lot of candy here. hang on, we need to change this. And then in between. Oops, I messed that up. Maybe we should do this directly next to the road. Or cart. Yeah, that looks nice. Or maybe I should recolor them. What's the middle? Okay, now it's right. Now it's nice. I could recolor these to any color I want. What's a good color? I like this. I quite like this. If I'm honest. Rainbow. I don't have enough here for a rainbow. There's 8 and you need either 6 or double that. I could have just, of course, just go all the way like this. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can do 14. We can do a rainbow with 14. That works. But shall we do it like this or like this? Corners or no corners? I'll have you decide. The go-karts haven't been named yet. So we can totally name them candy carts. You guys like corners? I like the corners too. Okay, on the outskirts we need red. Then on the inskirts we need orange. The yellow's already in place. Then we need green. And then we need black. And then we need purple. And then we need dark purple. There we go. Or would it be better the other way around? I think it's better the other way around. Let's try that. Swap them round. And the red. And the yellow. Oops, I messed that up. And then the blue. And the purple. I think this is better. Look up some pics of Sweet Sweet Canyon. Sweet Sweet Canyon. That's hella sweet, but I can't do that. Because I don't have those kind of different things available. Like, this is what it looks like. And, like, this is nice. But yeah, I can't do this. I don't have chocolate donuts. Or windmills made out of candy or whatever. Zerkling could... I mean, you could obviously do a bit more detail if you go a bit bigger. But yeah, this is not something I can achieve. Especially not with the scenery at hand. You might be able to do it if you do lots of custom rides and stuff. But... Or, yeah, I mean, track architecture. And whatever. A chocolate volcano. How? How do you want me to build a chocolate volcano? Is it gonna be lollipop or just candy trees. And then here we'll have whatever this is. Maybe white and red is better? Oh, bright red. It's Christmassy. There we go. It can be Planet Coaster, but Planet Coaster is incredibly different. And then here we'll do that. Just a sea of Mentos. This is definitely something nice as background footage in my videos, because I never built this. People in generally rarely build stuff like this. Where's the Coke? My dealer still has it. Okay, how about yellow and blue? For this bit. There we go. It's very bright. Don't add the Coke bottles next to it. Ooh. A lot of Coke bottles. It's like I'm dropping Coke bottles on the Mentos. Kaboom! Everything will kaboom! Oh no! Oh no, we had a kaboom! I feel sorry for the guest that I just killed for a cheap joke. Okay, let's get rid of these. I love that it's becoming more unhinged as it goes on. I mean, I'm becoming more unhinged slowly and slowly. The older I get, the more unhinged I get. Okay, how about a chocolate bar? Hell to the yeah. And can we color this candy? No, we can't. And this will be where the Coke bottles live. And then a big old tree there. This is nice. I like the way this looks. I quite like the way this looks. We're still not done with the go-karts. This will be where the Coke bottles live. Is quite Bob Ross-like. Thank you for the follow, Skeleton Jelly number 47. Okay, now we should add a bit of stuff here still. How about some mushrooms? Make this like a mushroom land. Because the mushrooms fit really well on the grass. This is the mushroom forest. Ding 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 ding. I love it. The perfect music. And if you don't agree, then you don't agree. And lots of these everywhere. And then, could we use something from here? Nah, I quite like only the mushrooms. This is a little bit more chaotic. Still have this one to go. There we go. Important poll. How evil are mushrooms? Not evil at all. Mushrooms are our friends. Maybe some regular trees. No, this will be mushroom land and mushroom land only. Without the mushrooms, we are lost. The mushrooms are holy. The mushrooms are my way of life. I will defend the mushrooms with all I have. As you see, without the mushrooms, we have no purpose. We have nothing. We will be just an empty husk. Okay, what shall I build here? Shall I extend these trees or different trees? Or something different? I think I did quite a... Max, I think you said it, that it would be difficult doing this. I think I did quite a good job. On the Wonderland stuff and the candy stuff. Two of those there, which should definitely be different color. How about green? Okay, they should definitely be the other way around. There we go. Okay, no, I don't like the green. Maybe just a normal red? I quite like that. Make a forest at the start of the go-karts. Yeah, I should definitely do a forest. Okay, how about we use this tree and that tree and that tree? Maybe this tree is a bit bulky. I need a slightly less bulky tree. This one has a similar color. But it's also like only a quarter tile. So is one of the others though. Thank you for this follow. Seth might exist. You could also use this one. But we already used that on Katie's world quite a lot. Ooh, fire all the staff. We haven't seen that yet today. Tunnel entrance could look better with a different wall type. Oh, definitely. By the way, if we look at our staff expenses, did we go? Yeah, we got when I hired 170 handymen, we went up to 4,000 because for 1 week I think I paid a lot of handymen. Also, I'm gonna advertise a bit more. Because why not? But yeah, as I predicted, this will definitely be a multi-stream park. And probably at least 3 streams. Yeah, Marcel V is fired. Okay, before we do the forest, let's do the tunnel entrance. What if I just make them... What if I make these yellow? And this one... brown. That looks a lot better. Maybe brown looks better here even still. Why don't make the tunnel entrance grey bricks? Because there are no grey bricks. We don't have that option. I quite like the support work that this vertical edge type does with the beam and stuff. Drown guest 369. If they're still in the park, which they very good chance they aren't, but let's see. Hang on, we have. Why do we have two 369s and two 367s and 365s and 366? Which one is the true one? Is it because we already had guests in the park, but because it's Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, it starts counting at 1 again when new guests come into the park? I think that is what happened. Yeah, Jeremister agrees with me. I'm gonna drown them both. Bam and bam. Have fun drowning. Bye bye. Looks like they're having fun. Well, they were having fun and then they died, which was even more fun. Because death is fun and life is pain, am I right? Okay, is this a good tree combination? These three. Or do we need different trees? Needs more colorful trees. I mean, if I do more colorful trees, I'll just do this again. Which is not ideal. Pine looks good. None of these are pine, right? No, none of these are pine. Which is the... That was a pine. This is a pine. That huge one. There are a few huge trees. Like we could do this one. The silver birch. Marcel the supermarket, now the 2-for-1 deal. Okay, let's just go for it. We can always change it later. Oh, the birch fits nice in on the other side. There's already birch there. And then we'll do this one. Maybe a bit much there. And that one in between. Like that. Maybe a few more birches there. And then maybe a fourth type of tree to make it a little bit denser. How about... Yeah, this one is a nice darker green. You're in a forest here, baby. Feel the forest. There we go. A few more birches. One there. Get an oak, elm, birch, rowan, juniper, sycamore, willow and kukui tree. I see what you're going for. Do we have an oak? Yes, we have. Let's see. Oak there. Do we have an elm? We have a lot. These are all cypress trees. Well, quite a few are. Let's see. elm. I don't even know what the Dutch word for elm tree is. I don't think we have an elm tree. Nope. We obviously have birch. Rowan. Nope. Juniper. I may have seen juniper trees. I'm not sure. Let's see. We have a Montezuma. Yeah, common juniper tree. Sycamore, willow. We have willow. And then kukui. I don't think we have a kukui. Hang on, willow was number 7. I totally forgot that his name was Willow. Wasn't that the professor who never closed his lab coat? Always had his bare chest out. Oh, Willow's from Go. Then what's Generation 7? Oh, Kukui is the bare chest, of course. But then which one's from Generation 8? You didn't do Generation 8. There we have our forest, and if we look like this... Ooh, there's a big open patch here. That's why I always look from more than one side. No, not that tree. Forest needs more bushes. I can do bushes. You know what, I'm gonna be a bit lazy. There we go. Let's do it again. Perfect. And I can always add a few more manually. Isn't this nice? Now this looks absolutely nice. This looks great like this. This is a great shot for a park. So I think that's what I'm gonna call it today. We have achieved actually... Oh, hey, hello. Plenty of dirty grass in the forest. Not a bad idea. There we go. We did about maybe a quarter of the park. So 4 live streams, 5 live streams. We'll see. I definitely plan on finishing it though. But yeah, this is much better than just rushing it and doing this all in one live stream. And there's already footage I can use for the park. Especially, you know, you got this cliff, which is lovely. Not that I will need it for next week, by the way. But the video I'm going to make next week is one on an empty airfield challenge. But still. Okay, let's save. V1. And that was today's live stream. Let's see if I can find someone to write. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. Ooh, you can write Mickle Mackle, that's always a good one. And I will see you hopefully on Wednesday. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night. And I'll see you later. Goodbye. Sleep tight.